Y'all, so they gave us so many skits, and I really wished I could have commentated on each and every one of them. But honestly, I was really busy yesterday, so I even got home pretty late, so I won't be able to commentate on every single one of the skits. But I'll give like a general commentary or some things that stuck out to me. For one, the party was obviously a waste of money. We all know that. Anthony wasted him and Amber's money on this birthday party when they could have just taken my advice and given this little baby a TV remote control. Because we know that that's all that Kai wants at this moment. He's way too young to even understand what's going on in this party. Honestly, he's way too young to even understand that they had a bootleg Woody, because Woody had a white face and black hands. I mean, it was giving ghetto. And not only that, but they had these kids jumping on an air mattress and had the nerve to call it a bouncy house. Outside of that, of course, Anthony stood on business. I really liked how he just handled the whole situation. He really stood his ground and didn't allow Angelina and Shayla to coward him to succumb to whatever they had going on. And of course, I feel like Angelina is the biggest villain when it comes to this whole situation, because when Amber first came into the party, when she made her grand entrance, I feel like although Shayla was feeling some type of way, she knew it was coming, because that was Anthony's ultimatum. He said that if she actually wants this money, then Amber is going to come to the party. So I feel like Shayla knew that it was going to happen, but she was kind of just embarrassed as to how other people will react to Anthony's open disobedience. So that's why I feel like Shayla felt some type of way. It's how other people may react to it. Because, you know, when Amber came in and the camera panned to them, you can kind of see Shayla like looking at everybody else, like looking at her mom, her sister, and even her aunt. So that's why I feel like Shayla felt the way that she felt, is because she was worried about other people's reactions or how they will view her, because here it is that Anthony's actually bringing his wife to this party, so that means he actually doesn't like you for real. He's actually over you. So I feel like that's why Shayla felt some type of way, and that's why she felt obligated to listen to her mother to go and check Anthony, because she looked like a fool in front of her people. I think Angelina's character, she's a great manipulator, and honestly, her character really does give off Jezebel. And I'm saying this because yesterday at church, we learned about the spirit of Jezebel, and every characteristics of that spirit just points to Miss Angelina. I remember my pastor said the Jezebel spirit operates in seduction, manipulation, and intimidation. And I feel like all of that just points to Angelina. I feel like Shayla definitely operates in that as well, but for right now, I'm giving that to Angelina. The reason why I'm saying right now, Angelina really showcased that because she was behind Shayla checking Anthony and Amber. And what gets me is that your husband is actually disrespectful to you. He's more disrespectful than Anthony. He's over here with his side chick and he hasn't even divorced you. Meanwhile, you're worried about what Shayla and her baby father have going on. It's truly ridiculous. But I feel like the reason why she was acting like that is because she realizes that she can't really control Brody. That Brody is gonna do whatever he wants. And maybe she's also used to this type of behavior from Brody, or she could also just be projecting on Anthony and Amber because she realizes that she has no type of control on Brody. And what she wishes that she can do to Brody and Pam, she's not able to. So she will result to Shayla doing that to Anthony, because at least she gets some type of satisfaction. Outside of me not really caring for Angelina's character as much, I would say that in one of the skits, Pam had me like, sweetie, pipe down. Pipe down. She said something. Let me watch it real quick. She said something.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until
Oh my goodness, these commercials. Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna remain classy. She can do her. She's not classy. Keep it very quiet, Ash. Ashley, can I see the baby? Can I go see the baby?
First of all, you being a side chick is far from classy. It's far from classy. So pipe that all the way down. Because as much as Angelina definitely has her flaws, sweetie, you far from classy, honey. Because if you were giving classy, then you wouldn't be here with a married man. If you were giving classy, you wouldn't have had to force this married man to take off his ring outside of the birthday party. So you're not giving classy. But even outside of that, how she was telling Zachary, where's the baby? I'm ready to see the baby. Calm down. Calm down, because at the end of the day, you're just dealing with the baby's grandfather. So you're not the baby's actual grandmother. So I'm gonna need you to pipe that down. When she was doing all that rah stuff, I was like, girl, who you doing that for? It's never that serious. Let's remember your position here. As much as I don't care for Angelina's character, Pam's character was extremely irritating. Let's remember your position, because this man hasn't actually divorced this woman, and you're moving around as if you have a stake in the game. Like, she was moving around as if she was this baby's grandmother. Like, let's calm down. You know, at the end of the day, y'all coming into this party, you knew what it was. You knew that she would be irritated about this whole situation. So you knew that Angelina will react this way. So the best thing that you can do is stay in the side chick's place and let your man handle this. Because if he was handling this, the divorce would have already happened. As much Angelina hasn't signed the divorce papers, the fact that this man forgets to take off his ring is very telling. You are about to be Shayla 2.0. I hope you know that Brody's no different from Anthony. So you're actually next. When Amber finally came into the party, obviously they all were looking some way. But what was irritating is Patty. As much as they were all irritating, Patty, like, I don't know why her talking was just like beyond aggravating. When she was over here talking about some, oh, you didn't know? Like, girl, like, it looked like they weren't paying her any mind. And then she said that, oh, I feel like it's wrong that he surprised you like this. First of all, he didn't surprise her. Second of all, Patty, even if he surprised her, that's the man's wife. But when Woody was talking to Shayla, the way Anthony was looking at Shayla, first I was thinking, is it giving jealousy? Or is it giving that you feel some type of way that this man is with Shayla? But then eventually I see that he can actually care less. I feel like the reason why he doesn't care is because that's a downgrade in his eyes from him. Because Woody's not making as much money as he's making. And that's not to say as if he wants Shayla back, but I feel like there's some type of satisfaction that, wow, after you're done dealing with me, here it is that you're settling for Woody. So in his eyes, maybe Woody is a downgrade. I could be reaching, I could be strongly reaching, but I feel like it, because at the end of the day, as much as she could be moving on with Woody, Anthony will still be handling all the bills. He still will be supporting her financially. And who knows if Shayla will actually give him the time of day, because I don't think he's making that much money, at least from what she's used to as it pertains to Anthony. And even when she was dealing with Mike and RB, they weren't making as much as Anthony, but you know, they had something. I mean, that's not to say that he's not a good guy, but as far as what she's used to, I wonder if she would actually give this man the time of day. I want to hear you guys' thoughts below, and I actually want to have like an open discussion below what you guys think about my commentary, if you feel like I'm reaching in any way, shape, or form, and also what you guys thought about the whole birthday party stuff. You know, what you thought about Coco, Angelina, Brody, all of these people, Zachary. You know, what did you guys think? I want to actually hear you guys' thoughts below, and I want to have a discussion with everybody. Anywho, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.